Okay, it is week 11, geography. So you should have your map out with your crayon ready to color the next states. And today we're going to be adding Illinois, which, let's just say, maybe like this half kind of looks like a vase, maybe. And we're going to be adding Wisconsin, and it's going to be something spewing out of that vase. How about that? That sound fun?
The two?
Yeah, just the two today.
What about the extra part? The other
So this part is the second part of, okay, so this is Michigan, and this is the upper part of Michigan. We're going to do that, I think, next week. Okay? So we'll get to it, don't you worry. All right, so get your folded paper out. Oh, wait, no. I forgot what, goodness, I've been gone too long. Okay, with your pencil, let's do some measuring tricks. Okay, let's take a, so for Illinois, we're just gonna go up a little bit onto the Lake Michigan. Head west. And we're gonna head west, okay? And it's gonna be, this is almost parallel. If you lay your pencil, not really actually. These are at an angle, and this one lays a little bit flat. So this is a straight line that's gonna run almost parallel to the edges of your paper. Do you see that? So if you lay your pencil across the top of Illinois, it's going to run parallel to the edges of your paper. And it's just this is going to be the same width of Indiana. So you just drew Indiana. And so the top of our vase goes just the same. Okay? And then we're going to see where the widest point is going to be. So almost like you lay your pencil, here's the widest point, and it kind of comes straight across from Pennsylvania to point. This is where our widest point is going to be. I don't actually have that measured. Why don't you measure that widest point and see if you can find another state about the width of Ohio. It's about the widest point. Do you see that? Yes, Mia? Oh.
On this side.
Okay.
The longer side of Indiana, and then like right here and right here.
Yes, they do kind of mirror each other, don't they? Almost.
Like the same length.
Yes. All right, so that's the widest point here. Is the same width as Ohio. And so we're going to make a curve to kind of connect those, and it's going to find our point where it connects down to Kentucky. Almost to the tip of it. But not quite. All right, so that's our vase. This is the side of our vase that we're adding, and then we're going to add Wisconsin that's spewing out of our vase. Okay? So before you do this, we're going to plot the points to find the furthest top point here. And it's the same height of Illinois. So let's see, oh, I was going to, so find the height of Illinois, and you do this I'm doing it as a diagonal. So you see how far out it goes. Do you see that? Make sure you're looking up here. Because we're going to start here in this point, and we want to plot a point. How far does it go, like up and over? Okay? So if you have the height of Illinois, you're going to start it back over here, and it's just about that far. And to do that, we're just going to plot a point out there, and it's going to just kind of connect with a curve line on the bottom, and kind of a curved line on top to come back to, which one is this? Lake Michigan. Okay? All right. So let's get out our folded paper. Oh, did you have a question?
Yeah,
Yeah, Seth?
At the top of it, like you can go at the top where the other Michigan spot.
Yes.
Where it starts. Like there is the same stuff. It's the same like as New York.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
Right at the top.
All of this is just some pencil thumb tricks to help you remember, okay? All right. You guys know the drill. We're going to try to go a little bit speedy through some of these earlier states. Have you gotten faster at this?
Yes.
Yeah, you've been drawing it a few times, right? Maybe a few.
Yeah, maybe.
I've gotten faster, but you know, drawing it, I know the United States so much better than I ever have. Because last year we learned the states and capitals, but this year I feel like I'm really learning. Oh, I didn't do that right. Learning the placement and the shapes of states. And I thought a fun game to do would be to cut up the map and just give you guys the shapes. If you could do the shapes, or name the state just from seeing the shape.
Maybe the ones we've drawn.
I bet you could. I bet you could. And then we get into, what comes next? We do the blob next.
Ohio.
Ohio, we go across. That's right. I always wanted to get into the blob, but it's hard to remember. Hawthorne decided that Indiana kind of looks like a pepper, how it has that curve at the bottom, like a jalapeno pepper.
Like a Chile that was called?
Yes,
Chipotle?
maybe. Okay. All right, blob number 1.
You forgot Michigan.
I did. Thank you, Hawthorne.
I figured out a pencil thumb trick that Michigan goes at about as far as Hartford. And from the,
Hartford, Connecticut.
yeah, and then like how tall it is comes out from the border of Illinois. And it comes off the other border of Illinois by just about as long as Hartford is.
Okay. Now, I would really recommend it. So if you guys wanted to impress any of your family over the break, like over Thanksgiving or Christmas break,
Christmas
or
already?
Thanksgiving or Christmas break, whatever, draw them the United States. I think that would be very impressive.
And send you a video.
Yeah, I would love that. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to drop it down. There we go. And then blob number 2 is done. And now blob number 3. And these blobs are so helpful.
Helpful gloves.
Make sure we got it. Yeah. And then our angles. Oh, there we got it. And then you guys just added Florida. Thank you, Mrs. Marshall, for covering me for that. All right.
And I'm ready.
All right, are you guys there?
No, I'm not down in Florida yet. I'm drawing Florida. Right?
You guys are doing great.
I feel like I know where Florida is so much better now that I have this map.
Yes, and that you've practiced drawing it. Oh, I need to scoot my map over. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to, like I said, we're going to find Lake Michigan. And we're going to go up just a little bit, and it's going to be a straight line across. I didn't measure it. Did I? Oh, I said it's the same width of Indiana. Make sure. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then going straight, laying our pencil on Pennsylvania. It's gonna go to about out to here is its widest point. Measure the width of Ohio. This is how wide it's gonna be at its widest point. Then I'm gonna make my vase. That is a fat state. I didn't realize that. Am I doing that right? Pretty close. Okay. And then it goes to about the middle of that little tip of Kentucky. All right, so then we've got Illinois. Did you get that? And then we're gonna spew out Wisconsin. All right, and to do that, we're gonna start, remember we're gonna find this furthest point. And this is gonna be the height of Illinois, and we're gonna start from this very bottom corner, and we're gonna reach it across. That's its diagonal, okay? That's its furthest point, and it's gonna curve back, gonna make a curve to the top, and it's gonna come a little bit up. Let's see, make sure we get it. Oh, up here maybe. It's gonna come to this point and plot the point on Lake Michigan and kind of make a curve to connect those points. And then you've got it.